G'day everyone. It's been a little while, been quite busy. We've got the election over. It's been raining cats and dogs, and it's just getting into that cooler time of year, so I'm going to start making some videos. I've taken 2 days off during the middle of the week because, believe it or not, we were meant to have rain all week, and the sun's been out today. We did have a shower just before, so I've got a little bit of time on my hands. So this is what I'm up to. I've got two knives here. Both of them are Ontario Knife Company knives. Both their survival Bowie types. One is the SP-5 and the other is the SP-10. Okay, and these ones aren't mine, these are my mate's, but I have them. He's lent them to me just so I can give you a look. So this is the SP-10. It's the Marine Raider Bowie. Bowie for you guys, I know, but I grew up saying Bowie, so but Bowie it is. And this is just the SP-5 Survival Bowie. Both 1095, both fairly big blades. I believe the blades are, is it maybe 9 inches and 8 3/4 or something very similar. So they're basically very similar overall construction. Handles are basically identical, apart from the metal finger guard here. This one's just got the plain rubber one. You know, it's effective for stopping your hand sliding over the blade when you're doing sort of hard work stabby things. This one here is obviously just following the lines of a traditional sort of fighting knife Bowie style. So it's metal. I'm not the biggest fan of that because I'm not really in the 1800s, and I won't really be having knife duels with anybody, trying to catch their blade. So yeah, these aren't really overly important for me. They do definitely, when you're doing the ice pick grip, they do tend to get in the road a little bit into your wrist, and I'm sure with some hard work it could probably be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But very similar construction. Handles are basically identical, same material, lanyard holes. They're kind of like a rubbery sort of, I don't know if it's a rubbery overcoating or that's just the way that they are. Blade stock identical, however that's where it ends. Okay, this knife here, the SP-5 Survival Bowie, is considerably lighter than this one. It's night and day difference. This one obviously is your more traditional fighter sort of Marines Raider Bowie, but traditional sort of what a lot of people would think of when they see like a Wild Westy sort of Bowie. This is the one that I bought. Okay, I did sort of try these out a little bit and didn't use them on anything I don't think I needed to chop. I sort of knew just by feeling them that this is the one that I wanted. I wanted the one with the heft because I'm not carrying this around for self-defense. I'm going to be using this in the bush, playing big boys camp outs, and just generally chopping up stuff for fires and just for the hell of it. Maybe make some videos and things like that, and do other comparisons against my big Bowie knives. So that's why I got it. 1095, everyone knows, holds a pretty good edge, easy to sharpen, and it's tough. So you know, that's why we like it. It's got a fairly thick and strong looking tip there. This one's had the swedge sharpened up a little tiny bit. It's not sharp, but I know with a bit of force that'll do a back cut or something. This one's been unaltered. This one's got the full flat grind, so it's significantly thinner and lighter behind and thinner behind the edge, so it'll slice and cut better. This one's thicker behind the edge, which with its like saber grind, and so it's a heavier knife overall. And this is going to be doing the chopping tasks, which is kind of what I want it for, you know. So it's on back order. Who knows when I'm going to get it. I've got other knives on back order, and I'm pretty much nearly over the knife game. Not because I'm over knives, it's because it doesn't matter where I buy, whether it's in America, from shops over here, from shops local to me, my favourite local gun store who's my cold steel supplier, whether I order them from the other side of the country down south in Sydney and that, the knives are getting more expensive, but it's the shipping. The shipping costs more and it takes forever. They list them on as in stock, they're not in stock, goes on back order, and takes forever to rock up. So I'm sort of over it. We're coming into that economy now where I think we've got to be a little bit more cautious of where we're wasting our money. And to me, unfortunately, wasting money on heaps of knives, there's more important things for me. So you know, I would love to keep getting some custom made knives by Wyatt, but again, as he would know, he knows when he sent my knife to me ages ago, it still hasn't arrived. He sent some books over to me after he sent his knife. They arrived a few weeks ago and still no sign of the knife, still no emails, still no nothing. So whether there's a little bit of slow shipping as well as, oh, you've got a knife from America involved in that, and customs is holding on to it just to be a bunch of pricks, who knows. But I'm sort of over it, you know. The cost of shipping from anything from America basically is the same price as the knife itself, and it takes forever. So unfortunately, you know, I've got cold steel stuff that I've paid for outright that wasn't even meant to be on back order from 2020. It's now nearly halfway through 2022. Okay, so I'm still waiting on my Wild West Bowie, still waiting on my buckler shields, still waiting on my Finn Wolf, I believe, the folder. And I know I'm missing out something else as well. So shipping's killing it. I've also bought, apart from this, I've also bought a Castrom number 10, believe it's the Forest knife or something like that, with the curly birch handle. That's on back order as well. So, you know, I'm more than $600 or more in the hole on things that who knows when they're going to turn up. So yeah, it definitely sucks. Anyway guys, that's where I'm at. It's been really hot. Snake season should be pretty much over. It's getting a little bit chilly now, so I'll start going up the bush there, because I don't go up there with my old dog now because she can't keep it away from the snakes. But I think the snake should be sort of pretty much hibernating by now. So it's going to be time to start heading up the bush again, and yeah, make some fires, do some chopping, and playing big boy stuff again. Thanks guys.